Hi guys, as promised I am back with the boy version of my Carousel album. I did do a tutorial on this album which you can find a link to my Etsy shop in the description below. I decided to divide it up, the tutorial, in two versions. I have one where if you just want to do the cover, and that would include everything on the front, of course the front of the album, spine, back of the album, and the closure. And then I also have an offer where you just do the entire album, so you have choices there. I do have some templates that come with the tutorial to make it even easier to create. Now, on this album, you do not have to use fabric if you don't want to. Everything on here can be done in paper. All the pieces created can be created exactly the same, only using paper. And then of course the structure of the album. Now in my tutorial I do this soft inner spine made out of fabric. So if you want to do your album only made out of paper, you will need to know how to make your spine using paper, because I don't go over that in the tutorial. In the tutorial I only use or only demonstrate how to do this fabric spine. Alright, and then there's the back with my homemade stamp, and then the side is the closure is a magnetic closure, which I do have that. I have a materials list, and I also have that divided up. Things like you absolutely need to purchase, I have direct links, which would be, of course, your horse and your rope molds, along with the air clay that I use. Everything else, the ribbons, the pom-pom, this ribbon here on the sides, this ribbon, and then I do have listed exactly what I used in with links on how to get it, but you can check your stash and see if you have something comparable that you could substitute. So I have a must get list, and then you may want to get list. Alright, so let's go through it. The pages, the setup with the pages and the flip outs are the same as the girl version. I did use my yarn that I love so much that I found. Okay, up here we have a chipboard piece, perfect, and then a little frame here, and then that's from the paper collection. I used 2 packs of paper, and I have none less to show you the front or anything. I used it completely. Then we have flowers here and a little onesie, and then we have a fold out here, and then we have a little cutout where you could put something behind, and then you have room for pictures. I really like this paper. I think it is so pretty. Alright, on this side we have, let me get a piece of cardstock. Alright, so we have a large belly band here that you could tuck photos behind, and then we have a template for this at the top. It is open where you could slide a photo underneath. And then we have one of the carousel horse molds with lots of flowers, cutouts from the collection, and then some little tiny feet. And I have the links in my material list. This one comes with the mold that is on the cover, the horse. It's just a little different style. And then I also have links for all the molds that I use, a little onesie, and your if you want to get it. Okay, and then this one I have set up like a little bedroom scene. I have the little boy down here with his teddy bear. It just kind of popped up. The trains, then a little chipboard ABC. Then we have our window frame with flowers and then some ABC blocks. And then this ties here. And on this back side we have a pocket where I have some 4x6 and such for photo mats. Then we have this here, and then this one also. Okay, it does open. It's so cute. Alright, for our next page, I just love this little dragon here. He is so cute, and you can put a photo in it behind it. So we have a swing tab with a fold out there, and then the little, he's holding the little dragon, and then this pops up here. Then we have on the bottom one of the cutouts and the little molded baby bib. And then for our next page we have another tie. And I have some flowers with a little onesie there, and then this they had a page. I wish I could have shown. They had a page of cutouts, and that I used all these little ones here, and this cutout matched exactly what was underneath it, so I just did a little pop-up. I'm sorry, my dog, will you quit it? Lay down. Thank you. So I popped it up there, and I lost my white sheet of paper. My dog's got me all. And you could put a little photo behind here. Then we have a chipboard kite. So lots of room for pictures. And then this one also. Then our next page, we have another tie. Alright, on the bottom we have a large flat with some trim, flowers, a little a horse, rocking horse, a frame with one of the pictures inside, and that folds down. And then these also, I just put a little trim, fold out for pictures. Then up here, I have a little gecko from the cutouts, and then they had some little flowers on the cutout page, so I cut those out, kind of curled the ends to make a little 3D there. Alright, this side we have a little chipboard piece. Whoops, sorry. We have a little chipboard piece which I put a little molded bow on there. Then we have a large frame here. You can tuck a picture behind it. I have some templates for those. Flowers, little rattler. And then at the bottom, a little cutout, the teddy bear. And this folds out like so. And then bottom, we have, excuse me, another little cutout, tuck spot. On this page, it has a swing tab with a large photo mat, and then this is another little tuck spot from the cutouts. Then I have one of the cutouts along with the little stars, some flowers, a little bow, and a little tiny starfish in there. And our last page, well, sorry, second to last page. Alright, so I have the molded feet kind of graduating, like they're growing bigger. Flowers, some little socks with the shirt. Then we had some photo mats. That one's a lot. Big one there. Now, our last page. So we have a large pocket, and on the bottom we have another carousel horse with some flowers, and then on the top from the cutouts, a little milk bottle, a little heart with wings. And on the inside I put a lot of photo mats. So we have different photo mats in different sizes. And then, like the girls, I made a little magnetic closure where you could put some more photos or write. And then we have a little molded piece with some trim. And this, I made this paper. Let me see if I have anything else. You know how when you buy paper, they always have that little part at the bottom that you end up having to cut off? Well, this paper collection had all these little tags. Let's see if I can flip some over so you could see them. Yeah, there was a lot. So they had all these little tags. And I thought I'd keep it in case someone wanted to, you know, put a photo down and then maybe tag it. Cool kids never sleep, sweet little boy, you are my happiness, child's joy, more hugs, little brother, cute baby. It's just some of the handsome, sweet baby boy. Just try to stay a child as long as you can. So I cut all those out and backed them with some white cardstock. I love my little rascal. And then there's a little template for the frames. So I just made an envelope with a magnetic closure. So we have all of those, and that is our baby boy carousel album. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions about the tutorial or about the album, just leave me a comment in the description, or you can go to my Etsy page and then leave a comment or question there. Alright guys, thank y'all. I'll be seeing y'all with my next album.